I am joined by longtime UFC fighter turned full contact karateka, Smiling Sam Alvey. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Big things. You got a world title fight going on this Friday. Turbo Ross Levine moving up from middleweight to challenge. Well, not really challenge. I guess you're both challenging for the
Yeah.
the inaugural Karate Combat heavyweight title. Man, world title fight, man. This is kind of a big
Who would
deal.
have seen this coming? I tell you what, when I first saw Karate Combat 6, 7 months ago, I think I made a tweet right then and there. Said I will be the champion. And that, shoot, I've made it happen. I've helped make it happen at least. I'm so excited for this, and to be able to fight someone that I called out, somebody I've admired really. I admired him before I called him out. To be able to fight Ross like this for the world title is just incredible.
Yeah, Ross is a boss for sure. He's definitely doing his thing. But you're doing your thing too. You made your Karate Combat debut in the Dominican Republic, won by knockout. You dropped him, landed some nasty ground and pound. But you seemed a little bummed that you didn't get to use the pit walls. Are we
Oh,
gonna
I wanted so badly to get in there and be able to play on those walls. My foot's healed this time, so I didn't get to play in it last time, even before the fight, because I'd broken my foot in camp. And like, if you watch the video, I sat on my butt and slid down the pit wall to get in. So I was nervous, and then I went out there, got a quick knockout, didn't have time to think about it, anyways. And honestly, I hope that happens again this time. I hope I just knock him out real quick and don't get to use the wall. But he's pretty talented, so I don't know if it's going to work out quite like that. I'll probably get to use my Ninja Turtle skills.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to some Ninja Turtle stuff. So Ross, he is legit. Definitely has all the skills. He is moving up in weight. Do you think he's gonna struggle with your size at all out there?
The size is definitely my advantage. I'm going to have 30 pounds on him while we're in that pit. I mean, yeah. But it's the same thing to be said is that he is faster than me. Whether we are at 85, 70, 205, he's going to be faster than me. And it's something I'm used to because everyone's faster than me. So I just got to find a way to slow him down. I got to find a way to get him pinned out and find a way to make sure he can't bully me. He's going to be small for 185 or for 205. He's probably a little small for 185, but he's bigger than everyone else he's been fighting. He's been able to bully people. He's not going to be able to bully me.
You think you'll use some more grappling in this one, or you just gonna go swing?
I'm going to go out there and see what happens. I don't plan on grappling, but I mean, nobody does. It's kind of, if you see me grapple, it's probably because I've done something wrong and I'm just trying to buy some time for my head to clear. So we'll see. I plan on going out there and just beating them in karate kickboxing.
Well, you grappled in your last Karate Combat bout because you did something right. You dropped him, and so you got on top of
Yeah,
him.
I suppose. I hit him. He went out. I thought they were going to stop the fight. So, oh no, I'll hit him a couple more times.
So the Dominican Republic is not the best place to be cutting weight. Uh,
Oh man,
you had quite the
man.
adventurous run, making it to the scales, and the whole tailgate thing and all that. Are you pretty
I don't know what you're
confident?
talking about.
Are you pretty confident you're gonna make championship weight?
Oh yeah. So I've got what's today? Sunday. I've got four days to make weight. I'm about 22 pounds over. I'm like, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be. I'm just gonna go in there, cut weight real quick, and be happy.
And you said you have Sean Strickland in your corner. I saw you on Instagram asking if you could crash on his couch. Did he pull through for you?
Yeah, he did one better. So he just bought his own place on the other side of town, but his old apartment is still there for him. So he said, "Yeah, go stay in that for a couple days." So I've been staying in his old apartment. Now it's kind of funny. It's been cleared out. Everything but a futon is out of the apartment. So I'm just kind of chilling in there watching, playing Smash Bros on my Switch and watching movies between on my phone between training sessions. But I'm staying in his old apartment.
That's pretty cool. So the money and the fame hasn't changed. The UFC middleweight champion.
He is the same dude he has always been. His age is getting to him. Like he's more mature now than he'd ever been before, which is a lot of fun. I trained with him Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I got to watch him run classes, which I didn't think I would ever get to see. I didn't think Sean Strickland would ever be team captain of anything, but he was in there. He started the warm up. He did the rounds. It was inspiring to see him grow so much.
Wow, that's amazing. That's good for him. That's definitely awesome. What kind of cornering advice do you expect to be getting from him?
He's going to be a lot of the. He and I corner similarly. He's cornered me in the UFC before, and I have for him as well. And it's keep it simple. Keep your hands up. Hit him. Quit stalling. Hit him. Which is really all I ever need to really hear is to hit him. Keep pushing forwards. Quit backing up. Hit him. And he's going to be screaming that as loud as he can.
Do you think he's going to give some of the other karatekas a bit of a hard time?
I I could see him doing that. Like, the Karate Combat is thrilled he's going to be there, but I don't think they're prepared for what he's going to say about karate and that type of fighting. So we'll see what comes up. Maybe he'll be on it. Maybe he'll be on his best behavior.
Yeah, maybe. It definitely seems like a recipe for something. I know that. I'm excited. And of course, Sean called out Ian Garry and his wife, kind of criticizing their relationship. And for you, like, you're someone who, McKee, your wife, she's cornered you for how long now? For how many fights? Like, she's right there in this crazy circus that is the fight game. Do you have any advice for Ian and Layla on how to kind of navigate a situation like this?
This too shall pass. I made a video, I don't know, a couple days after Sean made his, saying I met them at Karate Combat down in the Dominican Republic. I didn't know who he was or really who she was. They just seemed like a happily married couple. So I made that video, put it out there, and Sean responded. He's been teasing me about it since I moved out here. So, oh, she does this, she's that. So it's not the impression I got. They seemed like a loving couple. So I'm in Team Garry, I suppose, but he made fun of Neil Magny, and you don't do that. Neil is like the most loved guy in MMA. And so I see why people are willing to jump on him, because if you're gonna go after Neil, I guess you deserve something. But I think Sean's going after him for the wrong thing. He should have gone after him for the Neil comments.
Do you think Sean maybe crossed the line a little bit?
They're big boys. if it bothered Ian so much, they could fight. But like if somebody were to cut now, given Ian's a weight class or two smaller than Sean, but if somebody, I don't care if it was Francis Ngannou, started talking shit about my wife, I wouldn't let it stand. I'd go and kick his ass, or die trying. Probably die trying. But I would make sure the world knew that I wasn't going to let it happen. They're in a different situation than I am, because they work in the same company and they're both rising stars and all that. So just let it be. I would just ignore it. It is like the key to everything. Just ignore it and it'll pass eventually. People forget it ever happened.
So
Ian keeps firing back a little bit, and he's just not landing that shot. Sean's untouchable. I mean, you're not going to say anything that bothers Sean or that cancels Sean or any of that. So I would stop. I would just ignore it and act like it didn't happen.
yeah, I wonder if it'll come to blows.
I doubt it. Ian's good too, but Sean's real good and a lot bigger.
Yeah, fair enough. Kind of crazy though. I didn't expect to see that kind of unfolding.
I could see Ian going after Colby though. Little close. Are they the same weight class, or at least closer to the same weight class?
Yeah, they're the same.
I could see some. What's that?
They're the same weight class.
They're same, right? I can't remember if Ian's 150. I know he's tall for either weight class, but yeah. So I could see that happening. I could see Ian winning this fight, and then saying, Colby, I'm going to kick your ass too.
It's gotta love the drama, I guess. That's the spectacle.
It sells fights. It sells fights. Ian should almost. He should almost thank Sean, because of this whole thing, Ian's name is now a household name. People who don't follow sports are now hearing about Ian Garry and his situation. He's now worth a lot more because of this.
Yeah. All publicity is good publicity, right? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. He especially if he wins a title, nobody will remember this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you winning a title, what would do you feel like you'd be inclined to give Ross an instant rematch for any reason, or is there a rematch clause in the contracts?
Uh, I didn't read the contract. I just signed it. No, I'm joking. There is no rematch clause. It's not his belt. I would, depending on if Karate Combat were to increase pay enough, I'd be willing to go down and take his middleweight belt too.
Oh
But
wow.
I'm not going to cut that much weight for unless I'm getting paid a lot to do it. I've always said I'll fight for free, but you're going to pay me a bunch to cut weight. And 185 is now I'm going to need a bunch to get back down.
Oh, that's fair. That's a good philosophy to live by, I think.
It's led my career.
So I spoke with Ross earlier today actually, and asked him for a prediction, and he said he's going to put you away. So what is your prediction? How do you see the actual match playing out?
It's going to be a flying triangle I catch him with. It's going to be incredible. People aren't going to know what it is. It's going to land. He's going to land funny. It's going to be. I mean, people are going to replay it forever. No, he's going to kick at me, and maybe he'll hit. It's not going to hurt. He's fast. I'll find a way to catch him. My karate is better than his karate. Well, we're just going to have a good time in there. We're going to impress the fans. We are the true main event. Although we are not the last fight on the card, we are the main event. And people are going to tune in. They're going to see me, being way bigger, hitting way harder, and being able to keep up with the little guys.
Yeah, it definitely seems like definitely amongst the purists that you and Ross are the people's main event, the community, the karate community's main event. I love Pettis and Bendo, and they're great. They're just not karate guys, right? They're taekwondo guys.
Mhm.
They're and like that's
They're
fine.
Pettis is a boxer now or something.
Yeah.
And then Benson was retired. It's a fun fight. I look forward to watching it. I'm almost glad I am glad I'm fighting before him because I can then watch their fight right after, and everyone will have a good time with it. Their first two fights were incredible. The Showtime kick has made Anthony Pettis' life, and if I can do Ninja Turtle stuff, Lord knows what he can do off that pit wall.
What's your official prediction for their match?
Oh, I hate picking against Benson because I know him a little better, and I hate picking against friends. But Benson has been retired, and Pettis has been fighting. He's been very active. I think him being more active for longer now is going to lead to him being the victor, whether it's a decision I'm going to predict decision, but I think he's going to be more active.
Yeah, it's I'm excited. I'm glad they're doing it. They're both legends. Like
Oh, they are. They are. They're two of the nicest guys the UFC's ever had.
awesome. Well, after you go out there and you win the belt, you got a name, or do you have anybody in mind that you want to call out? Are you going to propose the drop to middleweight to try to take Ross's belt there? Like
Mm.
what do you want to do after this?
I've definitely got a name, but you're gonna have to wait till I win to hear it. I know I've got a name on the tip of my tongue. I know who I'm calling out. I know how I'm doing. Oh, I know how I want to do it. We'll see what comes out of the mouth. That adrenaline, it makes everything come faster than you mean for it to. Uh, it's proposing the middleweight drop. I don't want to propose it because I don't want to do it. If people want to see it, I'm happy to do it. But it's a long ways down. Since leaving the UFC, I have bulked up significantly. I've done my best to become a true 205er. I think I have. I can get to 85, but like I said, they're gonna have to pay for it.
Fair enough. Well, how can people follow you on your journey? What are your social media outlets, your YouTube channel, all your different platforms?
Yeah, YouTube's the important one right now. I've grown everything. My TikTok, I love my TikTok. My Instagram's growing, but I'm Smiling Sam, Smilen Sam on everything. I just got monetized on YouTube too this last week. I just did it.
Congrats.
I've been pushing so hard for that. It just cleared, and now I'm an official content creator. I hate that term. I hate being called that, but it is what it is. I'm a YouTube content creator, and I'm putting everything back there. My rounds with Strickland, I'm going to spar with Curtis tomorrow. My weight cut, I'm going to put it all on there, and I'll just let everyone see a little more in depth what it takes to become a fighter of my caliber.
Man, content creator, prize fighter, karateka, and future world champion this Saturday night. Smiling Sam, thank you so much for joining me. Ross
Friday night.
Levine. Oh, Friday, excuse me. It's the 15th. The
The 15th, that's right.
This Friday. Ross Levine is on your dinner plate. Have fun out there.
Hey, thank you, my friend.